Welcome back to Shmeh of Meh. Today we have a very special guest with us here. From the Shakespeare masterpiece of Hamlet, we have Hamlet over here. This here is Hamlet. Over here we have his mother Gertrude, and Gertrude's husband and stepfather Hamlet Claudius. Now this is a very, very intense situation between this family because there's a lot of adversity being faced between the relationship between Hamlet and his stepfather Claudius, and because of Claudius, there's just this equation of a huge tribulation and a huge large amount of antagonism between Gertrude, Hamlet's mother, and Hamlet himself. So we'll start with Hamlet. So Hamlet, how do you feel about this situation? Is it just a normal thing for you, or what are you going through?
It's big. It's a big problem in my life. Probably the hardest thing I had to deal with. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just disappointed in my mother.
What about you? What about you, Gertrude? How do you feel about how you hurt your son?
I feel that's perfectly fine.
It's fine. But don't you see the sense of remorse that he's going through? What about you, Claudius? I mean, you're the problem in this entire equation. I mean, how do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about the role that you just about the place that you've taken?
Well, me and Gertrude are in love, and I'm not gonna let this little man come and ruin what we've got going. So that's your first. But I'm here now.
Claudius, this is going to be a very, very emotional moment at this course of Shmeh of Meh. So I'm going to ask that you step out of the room at this time. That you step out of the room at this moment, please. And thank you. All right, Gertrude, Hamlet. This is an intense, emotional time for the both of you. I think this decision will come down to a close by the time I answer this question. I want you to answer this fully and honestly, Gertrude. I need you to answer this with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. And I want you to make sure that whatever decision you make, this is the decision that you're going to carry on for the rest of your life. So I ask you to choose either one person. Your son Hamlet here, who put through a lot of remorse and adversity. Or do you choose the so-called love of your life, Claudius? Who do you decide to stay with in this moment?
Love you, Mom. Love you. I'm gonna have to go to Claudius.
That will be all from us here at Shmeh of Meh. See you again soon. Next week we have Albert Einstein and his equation for E equals mc squared. See you next week.